I've already clicked the buttons and I'm still going through the intro. Let's just get to it. Australia Worldwide Gaming, here we go. Alright. How are we all doing? Hello, hello. It is the Aussie Don, your winner of the screenshot competition for week 6 for Train Simulator Classic. Yes, I am, pardon me. I am this week's screenshot competition winner. Yes. Finally got one. Finally got one in the bag. So yes, I am the Aussie Don. And thank you very much for joining me, the Godfather, your winner for week 6 of the 2023 screenshot contest at the Dovetail forums. And you will see my loading screen if you play Train Sim Classic over the next week of the beautiful Hell's Gate Bridge. As you know, I live in Sydney, Australia, and the Hell's Gate Bridge was inspired for our bridge design here in Sydney, Australia, our world-famous Sydney Harbour Bridge that lights up every New Year's Eve like no tomorrow. It is absolutely fantastic. You've got to come to Sydney on New Year's and see that. Have you seen the forums about the NEC route? What, over the last 24 hours? Or the last 12 hours, I should say. Let me go to the forums and find out to see if there's anything else that's been added. Announcements. So nothing recently there, I don't think. I do have Train Sim World news on it, so there's nothing new there, as far as I'm aware. A lot of players are really upset. Well, why is that? I don't think they are. Everybody's been pretty positive, as far as I'm concerned. All right. We are doing the Class 377. We are doing the... let me get my sheets over here. Yeah, there's been nothing but positivity lately for it. To be honest, I did give people a teaser last night, actually, on Train Sim Classic, and we did a New Jersey transit with the ALP 46 yesterday. Where we got? That's my all aboard. I've done that. Acelo Express, I'm doing that later on today. That's for that. Okay, so the dude that has done this paint job that we are doing, ladies and gentlemen, is BTB Hamster. BTB Hamster, hashtag 6814 for his design of this beautiful 9001 Class 377. So we are doing gameplay of that one, and it was 9 o'clock I think I'm doing on this one, actually. 9:03, that's the one. Look at the trend called New York Trenton. US content is still... Look, I'll be honest with you. I think everybody's just got to try it out for themselves, you know, and see what it's like. I'm actually happy that they've run back the Northeast Corridor, New York, so in some sort of form. So it's not the route that I'm looking forward to the most, actually, to be honest. I'm looking forward to the Rhine, because the Rhine is a route that I've been wanting, even though I wanted it to get at Frankfurt. That particular route is what I've been wanting to have for quite a long time. So we are setting this in April. 289 services. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I don't think, you know, the average player wouldn't get through 289 services, you know, with the amount of other routes that people would have. All right, so there's this week's screenshot competition. Fear Factor again has won. And how many times does this dude have to win? Anyway, you'll see my one on the train simulator. Congratulations to Fear Factor for winning the Train Simworld competition. To be honest, I give up on the Train Simworld competition. The more chances are easily to win on, or not easily to win, but there's better chance for me on Train Simulator with the amount of photo library I have. That particular screenshot that I won this week was actually taken last year. So there you go. They wanted the landmark. I thought, well, give them the ultimate landmark. There's only 2 of them in the world that look pretty similar. Obviously, their one's brown and the other one's silver. And bigger. The other one's big, actually bigger. And it lights fireworks. You know what I would love to see them do, actually? If they could get up onto the top of the Hell's Gate Bridge on the Macy's 4th of July fireworks. I would love to see them light up that Hell's Gate Bridge with waterfall and the fireworks on the top of it. That'd be so cool. Yeah, I did see somewhere there was a little bit under 300 services. I wasn't sure exactly how many there was, but yeah, you'll find that there'll be a lot of AI services amongst it as well. What's going to be interesting with the route, actually, because there's a lot of built-up areas with a lot of skyscrapers and stuff. I'm wondering how the frame rate's going to handle with those built-up areas, especially around Elizabeth and New Brunswick. Yeah, with all their skyscrapers and Newark, because Newark used to run pretty good back in Train Sim World 1 for frame rate, but now we're in an era where there's more spiking than ever before. Yeah, it'll be interesting. If it runs as smooth as the... Jesus Christ, what's going on there? That was weird. Speaking of spiking, there you go. The thing that's got me peed off more than anything, Max, to be honest, is the, it's not so much the NEC, it's the, it's this stupid bloody freight pack, this paint job pack that's coming out, the Heritage pack. Like, what the hell? Like, what do you think Creators Club was built for? You know what I mean? What do you think Scenario Planner was built for? You know what I mean? Like, that's what it was built for people to do paint jobs. And to, you know, Scenario Planner is always, you know, is there to build scenarios. True. Why do we need to buy a pack for? So yeah, I'm still up and down about actually getting that. Because I do stuff for the channel, I'll probably, you know, gonna have to do it. But yeah, I looked at that preview of Sherman Hill when they were showing the preview of Sherman Hill with the new cloud system, and I seen how real bad laggy it was. I thought, Jesus Christ, that's like 13 frames per second, 14 frames per second. That's lagging like dog's balls. Anyway, what do we got coming down here? The Gatwick Oh, yep, that's the... Task manager, let me see if I can flip this while I'm on there, on the fly. Put that into high, pardon me, into high priority. So yeah, I grabbed this design because I've never done this design, I've never seen this design until I came across it yesterday, and I thought it was different compared to what else you see. I didn't mind the little, this here, this little logo just here, the little feather pendant. I thought that was quite unique, very posh. So yeah, I didn't mind that. Thought that was quite cool. Alright, so it has over 14,500 views. Okay. I think pretty sure that everybody should know what Dovetail was all about now, by now. Like, being a veteran myself, I've just, complain. It's always complaining. Everybody's complaining always about it. And you know what? I've stated my claim many times over. It doesn't matter what you say, it all falls onto deaf ears, even though they claim it doesn't. Trust me. This is what they care about. Money. You know the Scrooge McDuck? When he's sitting there in the vault with all the coins, like that, diving in and swimming. That's Dovetail Games. But hey, you're running a business. All games have got faults in some sort of fashion. And as I explained to a lot of my viewers, Unreal Engine 4, and it's not just on Train Sim World, because I've played other games with Unreal Engine 4. And really sort of got to me more with another simulator called The Bus. Now, The Bus is in the early access phase, and I've been involved with the game ever since it was in alpha stage, before it went to beta, into stage 1 of beta. It's in stage 2 now, and thankfully these days it's running on 5.1, Unreal Engine 5.1, and it is absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful, it's smooth, it's awesome. The Unreal Engine 4 is well known for render lagging, spiking, and just issues all over. So, the Dovetail finally grow a set of kahunas and do the right thing by the players, which they should have done for Train Sim World 3's release, and delayed it until this year and actually had it ready for the Unreal Engine 5.1 and had everything all fixed up. In prior to that, with the 64 gigabyte issue, with all the issues that were happening with the Spirit of Steam, with all the issues regarding the jackhammer issue, which got fixed anyway. All the other little bits and pieces, the signal issues, the NPC issues, everything. Got it all fixed up and cleaned up and ready to go for the Train Sim World 3 release. And actually worked longer for Train Sim World 3 to be released. And actually done the right thing by the players, and say, for instance, released Train Sim World 3 to certain players with the Unreal Engine 5 and testing it and testing it and testing it for months, I'm saying months, maybe 6 months. Yeah. Closed doors and not having it leaked, which we all know it would have. Then, yeah, you'll find the game will be more smoother. And with that Unreal Engine 5 there, then maybe there will be a memory bay there where we could have more services, bigger routes, longer routes. Not so much more high detail than anything. Maybe the true ray tracing would be there. But as I explained, ray tracing is a big cause for frame drop. So yeah, I think the game would run smoother if it went to Unreal Engine 5.1. It wouldn't render lag or freeze or anything, and that's across the field. That's across the field. The console, PlayStation, Xbox, PC. So yeah, watch it when it goes to Unreal Engine 5 eventually, folks, and you'll be saying, yep, and the Aussie Don, the Godfather, he was correct all along. But if they get it right, that is. If they get it right, just like the other simulator the bus has with TML Studios and Aerosoft, they've done absolutely fantastic with the Unreal Engine 5. Since it went from 4 to 5, yeah, big difference. Big difference. But yeah, I probably think a few people would be a bit disappointed with only 289 services, to be brutally honest. I think that's probably a little bit lackluster for a route that's that big and got that much heritage to it. Like, come on, Northeast Corridor is the Northeast Corridor. Like, surely there should be more than 289 services. So that proves that Joe didn't work on Joe, that builds all the amazing timetables. That proves that Joe didn't work on this timetable. Which a lot of people thought he would be, but he's not. So there you go. That sucks. We all know Joe would have freaking bloody did it right. Oh, it's a 24-hour timetable, but yeah, you only got 289 services. I know Northeast Corridor's busier than that in real life, surely. Yeah, 289 services feels like more like it would have been Northeast Corridor to Philadelphia, yeah. The New York to Philadelphia. 289 services. Feels like that more than what this is. So back to differ. Alright, 289 services in total. Surely, how many is New Jersey Transit and how many is Acela? I think that's a layer actually. How many is 64? Yeah. How much is the Amtrak's? Yeah. I think the Acela actually replaces. It just replaces it. Doesn't add anything. Alright, so on the cards today, it is Tuesday here in Australia. And on our Tuesday action here at AWG, we have for you guys we have got Northeast Corridor action coming your way. We did New Jersey Transit last night on our All Aboard Live, on our Monday All Aboard. Don't forget, All Aboard Live is on Sundays and Mondays now. You guys voted in last night the community vote for next Monday's episode, the North London and Goblins line. So we're doing that next Monday on All Aboard. Don't forget, we'll be on Sunday as well. We have the Northeast Corridor. We are going this time around the opposite way. We're going from New York Penn to Trenton, and we are doing the Acela Express today. So we're doing a cloudy summer's day, 12:30 p.m. on that. That's coming up around 2:30 p.m. local time, which is in a little bit over about 65 minutes from now. We'll be with you guys for that. That's on Train Simulator. And then we have Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 108. I will be heading to the West Cornwall local and taking a class 395, and it will be in the country, cross-country design. That'll be a first ever that I've done that as well. First ever 395 trip on there. We're doing 5 stops along the way. It is a Creators Club scenario that I've taken from the... I went to the website yesterday, got some stuff on there for my Creators Club material that I do. Because yeah, I am starting to do Creators Club stuff again. Now it's been cleaned up and polished. That's why I said to you guys I was waiting for it to be fixed up and polished up and cleaned up, and yeah, it's been cleaned up for about a month now. I thought it's time to start doing some stuff outside the box again. So yeah, we have a Creators Club scenario to start off our Tuesday main event of Train Sim World, and also tomorrow for our midweek World of Trains episode 114. We're going to be doing a Polar Express Steam Loco. Well, that's what it says on the side of it. It's the Steam Loco. We're taking that on the Brighton Mainline. I've never taken the Steam on the Brighton Mainline, so this will be quite interesting seeing it on here. Well, certainly won't be going as fast as this. Yeah, thanks for your insight there, Max. Anyway, I appreciate it. So it sounds like you're not too happy about what's going on with it, and yeah, this the thing that's probably not going to make me happy is if it runs like dog's balls. If it has the if it has the Harlem line issues in it, oh please help me. I wish someone would finally fix up that bloody issue. When they talked about it the other day on the roadmap and saying there's still bloody fair way off fixing up Harlem line, oh, for fuck's sake, when are we going to get this fixed? Excuse my French for that, I apologise, but that's how I feel. I want the Harlem line to run smooth so I can actually start doing it more regularly. Every time I go on, I'm like, oh, it's going to crash, it's going to crash, it's going to crash the desktop, I'm going to get a service where it's going to bank up the trains. I'm not going to be able to complete this. Yeah, lucky the last few times I've picked them, I've been picking them and they've been successful. So. But yeah, I sort of avoid that route because of that, and it sucks because it's such a great stretch. Even though I would love to see it extended to the southeast, and M8 actually added to it, or there's other options there. There's M1, there's not M1s, M2s. Not sure if the M9 runs through there or not. So yeah, the frame rate has dropped around this area here, and it's not so bad outside there. So this is going to be sort of like, this is a built-up area here, yeah, and this is there's a couple places that are very similar to this that are going to be on the northeast corridor. New York Trenton side of it. So I know they got a certain name for these new routes, folks. Boston Sprinters no more, which is probably the right thing, because yeah, I'm probably going to slip up and say Boston Sprinters still. But yeah, it's gonna be technically, if I'm gonna throw it on the cover photos, it'll be NEC Boston, NEC New York.
Please keep personal belongings with you at all times. Any unattended baggage will be removed and may be destroyed by security services.
Okay, so they're gonna get their AK-47 out and start shooting at it. Destroyed by security services. That doesn't sound good. Unless they all gather together one night and just grab everything that they've gotten and just... okay. What the hell is that? Okay. I don't understand what this is. Hello? You see what I see, don't you, folks? That's the worst one I've ever seen. OMG. Can we fire Matt now, please? Bring back Sam full time, please, so he can have a go at them again. Like the hello. That's one of the reasons why Sam was taken off the air, because he used to be on there all the time and be brutally honest. And they used to, and you can see Matt was steaming. Just don't put JD in charge, because he'll obviously leak every bloody thing that before it releases. Yeah, that was something I never seen before. I've never ever seen that before. That was quite weird. Give me a second, folks. Oops, sorry. Just had to answer a couple of things just there. I had a missed call. I was wondering who it was, and yeah, it's bloody money hungry pricks trying to chase money up. I've got to sort all that out on payday. So I just had to clear some other debts before those ones. So I'll take care of those ones. Just give me a second, folks. Sorry about that, folks. I just had to take the camera off there for a second, and my old man was home. Went in the right way, like always. It's lagging like crazy today. I don't know why it's doing it today. I get days like this. It wants to play up like dog's balls. I might quit out of the game after this one and come back and see if it'll work fine. I verified the files a couple of days ago, so I don't know what's going on. What the hell's going on, man? It's only using 70% of the CPU, so I don't, a GPU. I don't know why it's doing it. The temperature's only 53. That'll do. I wonder where somebody found out about the 289 services. That's what I want to know. I think they might have had... Did they say it? They probably did. Be interesting to see if they had that many services actually, if they did Morristown. Alright, we've got a couple of minutes we've got to wait, because we have come in early on this one. Oh, we've got the green light. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I'll reset the game. I'll put my booster on and find out. I'll put it on now. I'll reset the game and I'll come back and I'll do another service. We've still got time to do one because we have the other live stream at 2:30 PM local time. It's 1:45 at the moment, so there's plenty of time. Okay, there we go with that one. Very nicely done. Okay, there we go with that one. Let's have a look at the result. A 7,661. Very nicely done. All right, I'll be back in a second. Let me just reset this game. We'll exit out of it, and I shall go back into it. See, I'm running it as administrator. Okay. Yeah, I get there's certain services on London Commuter that run pretty good, and then there's certain ones I get that just want to drop like that. And I've always had the theory that it's Creators Club paint jobs that do it. So I'm thinking that I might be at that point again where I might actually take them back off, and then my theory will be solved that Creators Club causes the issues to the game the more you got on the route. So Because recently I've only been using the one, and it's been pretty good. It's been alright, so I might just go to the point where if I'm going to use one, I'll take the others off. Now I'll just use the one that I want to use, and then I'll just do it like that from now on. Alright. Let's go back to the route. Back in the game. Let's go back and hit that on that one. And we'll do... didn't do that 19 hours one. Nice clear day. And April 14th. Alright. Okay, this is a 19 hours 44 service, class 377, and I do believe it's a evening service. Yep. Confirm the location. You can tell the difference between this skybox and the other one straight away. Alright, here we go. Okay, so the stops are East Croydon, Salehurst, Fortin Heath, Newbury, Sefton, Streatham, Common, and then it breaks off to London Victoria, London Bridge. And we know where that goes to because we have that part of it on Train Simulator, so there you go. That part of it is on Train Simulator. South London network. Speeding Godfather, slow down, slow down. Whoa, horsey, whoa. Alright. Yeah, it was good to see that there wasn't so many people voting this week on Train Simulator, actually. And you know what? It was probably difficult for a lot of people to get a sort of... I had a few landmarks up my sleeve. Because I got so many photos over the course of the last year and a bit. I had even the tower outside of London Bridge, the big tall building outside London Bridge. I don't know what it's actually called, but I would have gotten the reference for it. I could have actually zoomed out and went down and then said that's London Bridge, because London Bridge is in it. There was the bridge that goes over the river at Cologne. And there's many other opportunities as well. But I thought the Hell's Gate Bridge is pretty iconic for, you know, New Yorkers that know the history of it. Knowing the river is very well known for a lot of people drowning, because the theory is that there is gold underneath the river, and everybody's dived to try to get the gold, and they've drowned. So it's pretty treacherous, because apparently it's very, very deep. So the difference between their bridge and our bridge is that our bridge has cars on it, not just trains. But yeah, the person that built the Hell's Gate Bridge was approached by the guy that built the Sydney Harbour Bridge at the time, and they had a handshake agreement and to get the rights to for the design. So that's how the design came up for the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Before that, there was all kinds of crazy designs. Man, there was I seen the drawings of on this doco that I watched on it, and yeah, I'm like, man, I can imagine the Eve Sydney Harbour, the fireworks, actually having that launched fireworks. No. This, yes. Oh yeah. Get a photo of that, actually. Beautiful. Pardon me. Yeah, very rare that I've done night services on this route. I've always, ever since its release, concentrated on all the services in the mornings. And yeah, when they cleaned up cleaned up the services just recently on here, I thought, well, now I can actually start concentrating on doing, yeah, summer services, you know, evening services and whatnot. So, yeah, I'll throw a mixed bag on there. Okay, we've got about 30 seconds. We'll be leaving the station. Imagine this station with the look. The lighting in this is already fantastic, but imagine it with the even newer light system. Man. We are using the the enhancements packers again, folks, and as you can see, got the real TD security cameras. Also, to let you guys know, I am taking a break from American Truck Simulator today as well. I am not doing a Tuesday live stream. I was going to originally, but yeah, we've been lackluster with views lately with it, so taking a break from it for today. It's been so busy with building mods and everything for ATS lately. It's, yeah, American Truck Simulator. So yeah, I finally pushed two of them out yesterday and released it to the public, so now I can concentrate on doing some gameplay. And you know, I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna do a train day. What's going on there? Soccer match. There's a soccer match going on over there. Because we are so far ahead of time, we gonna have to stop here for a second. I do apologise, folks, for this, but yeah, the time we're a little bit ahead of schedule. We could have waited at the platform there, but shall get going here in a second. Just slowly getting there, and then we'll wait here, probably most likely. Heath. Yeah, see how that's sort of blinding on your when it goes on the windows. I think don't really see that as much on the Southeastern High Speed. Now it's got the new light system. It's improved a hell of a lot of that. Still bright in aspects, but it's not. It feels more natural. Where this is sort of, you know, too blinding. It's doesn't feel as natural. At aspects, it looks natural when you're looking at it from here. It looks alright. One thing they need to add actually to this loco is that when you press the B button, it actually triggers the signal, which it's supposed to. It only does this with certain trains when you hit that button, but it should be a standard across the field with the if it's got a signal, the B button's what it does. It should be standard, you know. Anyway, here's what it is. Dark now. I put day, didn't I? Just put the night one on. I haven't even got the light on in the cabin. I don't know why it's so bright. Yeah, I think a lot of people were probably looking at when this particular route, the Brighton Mainline, was actually added to Train Sim World when Joe built the massively and still world record train timetable in Train Sim World history and train simulation in general. was probably thinking that this could have been the standard going forward, that we would have routes where there would be massively timetabled to a lot of services, and I think a lot of people were sort of disappointed that it wasn't actually going to be a standard. And actually, I would have liked to have seen them actually use Joe more often, to the point where we would have had, in particular, the NEC, you know, now Matt saying actually, you know, there's only 289 services, and, you know, this is where they need to use the likes of Joe, you know, to get in there and actually go boom, 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 you know what I mean, with the amount of services. And it'll be, everyone will be like, oh, that's a Joe timetable, you know? But yeah, I wouldn't be concentrating on one particular route all year round, because obviously I'm a YouTuber. I live stream all the time, and I do varieties of stuff. I'm doing new stuff, all, you know, with the DLCs and everything. I do launch streams and everything, but I also, you know, got certain routes that I absolutely love and enjoy, and I keep coming back to. But you think I would get over the amounts, or you think I'll go through the whole timetable with just the one loco, and then I've got to go through the other timetable with the other loco, and that, you think I'll do that within a year? No. Even though I come to the certain routes often, I still wouldn't even be able to complete this. So trust me, 10 years down the track, I still wouldn't have completed the London commuter timetable. You know what I mean? So your 289 is quite sufficient, I think. Anyway, 6,170. If I sort of, you know, probably say if you wanted a bit more than 289, you know, maybe 500. 500 would be good. 600? Would you like 1,000? You know? Anyway, it all comes down to memory. So remember that. Anyway, because do know, yeah, unfortunately, they did the wrong thing, sort of, and I'm not taking anything away from the original PlayStation 4 players and Xbox One players or anything, but Train Sim World 3 should have been where it moved to the Unreal Engine 5 and only been next gen and PC only console. That's it. But, yeah, what do you do? Anyway, thank you very much for coming along and enjoying London Commuter Brighton Mainline action here today with this beautiful Creators Club design and a couple of nice, beautiful trips there. And we will be back very soon in a little bit under 20 minutes from now. We'll be with you guys with some Train Simulator Classic action as we head to the Northeast Corridor and do a trip from New York Penn to Trenton with the Acela Express. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.